What's good, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Milwaukee Entertainment News. I am your host, DJ BROH. Coming at you for another episode of Milwaukee Entertainment News. Now, we have a few interviews that have been stacked up now. So we got Quise Picasso today for an interview. And then next week, we have Josh Becker of Cherry Pie that's going to be out here. And then the following week, there is owner of Keeping It Mill and hip-hop artist The Crown. Definitely be tuning in for the next few weeks because we definitely have a lot of interviews. Now let's get this shit started. We got Addiction happening September 22nd over at the Palace Theater in Wisconsin Dells. The Avenue Outdoor Flea Market is having their last date September 10th over at the American Legion. That's in Appleton. That's 3220 West College Ave from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They got great food and full bar on premises. Oh, if you're in the neighborhood. Saturday, September 17th, Angel Dust One Step Closer, Piazza and Still over at the X-Ray Arcade, 5036 South Packard Ave. Also, we got Lockjaw's first show in Milwaukee in a long time, even though they're a Milwaukee band, over at X-Ray Arcade. That is also going to be with Bradley, Modern Day Coma, and Goth Barge DJs. Tickets are $12 at the door or $10 in advance. Teen Night Reunion over at Mad Planet. That's at 523 East Henna Street. All you hip-hop followers that go to Timbuktu, that bar across the street, Mad Planet, yeah, this is where this is going on at. 33 RPM, Saturday, September 10th. It's going to be over at Rock Sports Complex in Franklin at 6:30 p.m. And then Friday, September 23rd, there will be at Harvest Fair, Saz's Highlight Stage at 6:30. The TNT's project is going to be at Curly's Waterfront Sports Bar and Grill. That's one of those addresses that's like a GPS coordinate, so just check them out, Curly's Waterfront Sports Bar and Grill in Pewaukee. They start at 9 o'clock. Almighty Vinyl, Saturday, September 10th, is going to be at St. Gregory the Great Festival. That is happening on 3160 South 63rd Street in Milwaukee. So go see that shit. They go from 7 to 11. Polly's Pub, let's see what they got going on. Friday 9/9, they got Jeff Landon Band inside at 9:30. Saturday 9/10, they got Retro Sonic outside at 4 p.m. and TBA inside at 9:30. Sunday 9/11, they got a whole yacht of love outside at 3 p.m. Go see what's going on. Thirsty Thursdays are happening over at Numbers Hookah Lounge at 7427 West Bradley Road. That's drinks, hookahs, wings. Ladies in booty shorts, get in for the free. Okay, $5 shots until 10 p.m. Cash only. 21 and up enforced. So it's been a funny word to me. So the first dates for that clue going on, the West Bend Theater Company, that is at UWM Theater on the Hill, for Friday, October 7th at 7:30 to 9:30. And then, of course, October 8th at 2 p.m. We'll just keep going on with dates as they get closer. So just wanted to keep you guys that wanted to go see that clue thing just tuned in for it. And tomorrow night, we got Cheap Shots. We got them happening over at the St. Gregory the Great Fair. That's over at the same place. That's the Almighty Vinyl Show, so refer back to that for the address. They go from 7 to 11. All right, and then, of course, September 9th over at Shank Hall, we got Tommy Prine happening. So anybody that's down with him, go check him out. And we got the 9/11 Showcase. This is Young Lay, Wavy Ray, and Baby Montana. We interviewed him a while back. He's just been getting it in since. So shout out to Bro. We got music by DJ Fullspin, hosted by Tone McVeigh. This is going to be at Julian's Hall and Lounge at 2125 West North Ave. See that shit? That shit. Saturday, September 10th, Smart Mouth is going to be at the Economawalk Fall Festival, Saturday, 9/10, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's at 105 North Main Street in Economawalk. Be there, be there, be there. Then we got Debut Day, okay? Happy 31st birthday to her. Shout out to her and everybody that always keeps things cracking over at Club Timbuktu. We got happy 31st birthday to Debut, September 10th. Special guest with Destiny Lynn. This is hosted by New Me and DJ Pig Stacks. General admission $30. There's drink specials and live performances all night. Doors open at 9 p.m. And that's at 520 East Center Street. Friday, September 9th, if you're going to be over at Sturdivant, over at the Route 20, we got Talon and Friends, the classic rock blocks. That's happening at 14001 Washington Ave in Sturdivant. That happens from 8 p.m. to 11. 9/14, Wednesday show. We got the Action Figures Tour. Okay, this is going to be featuring Mega Ran, Slop Funk Dust, okay, Penny the Great, and the Microphone Misfits. It also has with special guests Gorilla Ghost, and then somebody else's whose little name logo is just really, you can't read some of these people's stuff sometimes. That is $18 at the door and $15 in advance. Show starts at 7. Saturday, September 17th, The Bridge in Grafton. The Cheap Shots are going to be over there from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Oh, a day show. That's at 1216 Bridge Street in Grafton. Okay, Nathan Mayfield from the Jazzmen. If you guys remember, Jazzmen does their things every now and then. Nathan Mayfield posted that he's cooking up an album right now and he's going to drop it on his birthday, October 24th. So stay tuned for that. We also got Baby J Trappin' Ass September 17th. This is going to be in Green Bay over at the Epic Event Center, 2351 Holgram Suite 101 in Green Bay. This is going to be also with Babyface Ray. See that shit September 17th. Saturday, September 10th, they got Darude. Darude? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry if I fuck it up. He's going to be over at the Miramar. That is 2844 North Oakland Ave, Milwaukee. Definitely go see him from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. And in actual news, we have Larry Olson posted, sad to announce that I am officially stepping away from Bad Medicine and Hair Nation. I am very thankful for everything both bands have provided me with and very grateful for the opportunities they have given me to expand as a musician. I personally feel I've improved immensely since joining both bands about 2 years ago. I am also thankful for all of the musical friendships I've gained playing with both bands. A new opportunity has presented itself to me, which will be announced in the coming weeks. But for now, I have one final show left with Bad Medicine and one final show left with Hair Nation. Anyone interested in coming out for these, I'll list the info below. So we got Bad Medicine happening September 10th over at the Thirsty Beaver in Beaver Dam, and then Hair Nation Saturday, September 17th at Prairie Rapids Tavern in Tomahawk for the Fall Ride. That's at 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. So if you want to see this lineup one last time of Bad Medicine and Hair Nation, these will be the last times you'll be able to do it. Sad to see Larry Olson go from those bands, but we'll see what he's going to go on the next. Okay, we got The Music of Led Zeppelin performed by the Milwaukee Symphony Orchestra. Go check this shit out. This is happening September 23rd at the Riverside Theater. That actually sounds pretty cool. Hey, hold on a second. Okay, there's Bluegrass Festival happening over in East Troy, over at the Village Square Park, September 10th and 11th, featuring Joe Mullins and the Radio Ramblers and Deeper Shades of Blue. There's a few others that are probably going to be over there as well. This is from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturday and Sunday over at the East Troy Village Square. We got Farmageddon happening. This looks like a metal fest. We got everyone from, let me see, because as you can tell, it's really hard to read a lot of these metal bands because they really choose fonts that are really hard to read. So I can see Headstone, Evoked, Bullets Baptized, A Millennial, Seven Cities Dead, Alien Hand Syndrome, Read My Scars. Okay, so I was able to get off more than I thought I was able to. This is happening Friday 9/9 and Saturday 9/10. Gates at 5 Friday and gates at noon on Saturday. This is a $20 cover. This is at W5006 Schmidt Road in Kaukauna. So, little camping festival. It's BYOB as well. So, keep that in mind. Don't go up there thinking that you're going to have a bunch of bars up there. We got Strutter Kiss Tribute Band, 7 p.m. Saturday, September 17th at the Scarecrow Fest finale. So, go see that shit if you like Kiss. All right, also this Saturday, Angry Change, Bad Excuses, Ruse, Let Fate Decide, and Red Eye is going to be over at the Pell Lake Inn in Genoa City, Wisconsin. So if you were out there that far, I don't even know where Pell Lake is. But you know what? I'll go ahead and report it. So get that in. Okay? Show starts at 7. Also this Saturday, they got a Milwaukee Polka Riot for 2022. Last Rites MKE. This is happening at 625 South 6th Street in Milwaukee. Saturday at 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's 5-card stud is going to be tonight over at Shully's River Sounds. So go see that shit. And the G Herbo show that was happening over at the Epic Event Center, 9/10, has been rescheduled. They don't know when yet, but if you did get tickets for that show, those tickets are still going to be good at the rescheduled show. That's about all we have for actual news. Let's go ahead and swing it over to them over there in the interview. Go for it. Yep, we're here. Of course, we got the King Monte Carlo in the building today with Quise Picasso.
Yeah.
Quise.
Quise, not Quise,
Yeah.
Quise. He said, nah,
Yeah.
no Quise, Quise. Shit. First off, how long have you been doing
Day after Pac died, that long. That long. September 14th, 96.
You know, and I could definitely hear that in your lyricism and your flow and your delivery. I could really hear that. And shout out to whoever you have making those beats. It was Uno on the beat.
Yep, Uno on the beats.
Yeah, because
Shout out to Uno. You know, I ain't seen Uno in years. You know, that's what happens when motherfuckers get rich. They get low. I'm talking shit because I know he's gonna see this.
Yeah, he definitely gonna see this.
I know he's gonna see this, and I fuck with Uno the long way. But I'm gonna let him know right here on this motherfucking podcast. I'm disappointed that I ain't heard from my dog in a long motherfucking time. But you know, ultimately, he could probably say the same shit about me. So.
Right. Right. Hey, yeah, but he's still out here. He just been low key.
Because when I met you, you was with D Love.
Yeah.
You know, so out of all the producers, what was it about Uno and his sound that drew you to him? Because you've been working with him a lot.
To me, it's the difference between a beat maker and a producer. Some niggas just make beats and they be simple. When I hear Uno shit, I think of orchestra. Uno play with sounds and shit, and I love that. You know what I mean? And he can do whatever style you want him to do. If you say, look, I want a Gotti type beat, he gonna make it. But he gonna make it with his signature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uno just give me that fullness, that sound I crave, like how Dre used to do his shit back in the day. When you heard, you knew it was more to that beat than just the bass or the drum.
It's some big fucking shoes to fill. You said Dre. Uno?
Yeah, Uno, man. He
salute.
Like, man, it's crazy, man. I love the way he do beats too. And he do it with ease.
I actually on my King of the Streets Volume 3 album that I'm working on, there's actually one track on there that's produced by Uno.
just one.
Just one. And I got it, like I've done a few things with Uno, but they're usually bigger projects. Like we did a Bizzle McLeod, shout out to him. He had a Good Cook G mix I put together, and it had the Country Boy click on it. It had Baby Drew, Playboy D, and OG Gotti and myself, and we did the G mix for that. And Uno had did the Good Cook beat, so naturally he chopped up the remix and did that.
I mean, you could tell too, like certain beats people don't even know Uno did, like that track he did with Bizzle and Ricky Fontaine. That was on.
You talking about that shit when they were in the school?
Yeah, Uno did that.
That shit with the Creed chick on it, singing the hook or whatever. That shit was fucking amazing, bro.
Uno did that, bro. I'm trying to like.
That was an amazing record. I mean, from all three parties involved, Bizzle did his thing as a feature, Creed did her thing on a hook, but Ricky Fontaine fucking snapped, bro.
Yeah, Uno produced that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell it's crazy. When you listen to all our music, it all sounds different, but it's one producer.
Is Uno like your main go-to person, or do you just work with whoever's got the hot shit at that particular moment?
Uno, like, he really is my main go-to person. But, you know, I fuck with Phantom Pro and Composed by Tune, too. Them two dope producers I fuck with a lot, too.
Yeah, I know about Tune. He dope.
Tune, I got some crazy shit with Tune.
So,
but on this project, though, I wanted to focus on me and Uno because, like you said, you and Uno, we've been knowing each other since I was a kid. I felt like even though I do have a lot of tracks with him, I'm like, yo, I want to do something to put your name on there too. And that's why we came up with this project.
Didn't he do Anybody Can Get It?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's a motherfucking monster right there. You know, I gotta salute you on that.
Yes,
I gotta
sir.
salute you and thank you. Salute for making a motherfucking beast, that motherfucker. Because I had heard the record before and I had even seen the video, and I'm like, okay, yeah, Quise got off. But it didn't really garner my attention to how much of a banger it was until I came to that one show of yours on the South Side back in February and watched you perform it. And I was right next to you and you was performing it. I was just like, nigga, like, oh, this shit is bananas. Oh my God, did you hear this? I was just like, the ultimate, and I don't never get on niggas' dicks like that, but I was like in ultimate fucking fan mode at that moment. Like, this nigga's going crazy. You know, like that shit was, no, I'm talking about just like the bars crazy, the hook is crazy, you know, the word, everything is crazy in this fucking song. But you know, when you said, oh yeah, you cuz and you crazy, huh? Or you thug and you brazy. I said, ooh, yeah, get your thug dip set.
I ain't letting you get away from that statement, bro. I'm still stuck over there. I'm still stuck way back on that statement. You can't just say shit like that and breeze past it.
Like what? What'd I say?
I don't normally get on people's dicks like that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hey,
But
you know what? That ain't even what it was, bro. You just zoned out. You supported my nigga. I don't look at nobody.
No,
You know
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't fuck with these motherfuckers like that. But Uno is a producer who has garnered that respect because dude is that fucking thorough. I've seen Quise in like 2 or 3 different situations, and every situation he's been in, he's been the man. Like, he's the one, like, niggas be like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I bet a nigga can't fuck with Jackpot. Then the motherfucker be like, oh yeah, I bet a motherfucker can't fuck with Quise. You know what I'm saying? Quise has always been that guy.
You still got that song with me, what me and you and Jackpot did.
You know what?
When I first came home and I came to your studio.
Yeah, and you know what? I gotta go through the fucking computer because I totally forgot about that.
No, I'm talking about
I
the
do
studio.
remember.
That motherfucker was nice.
Yeah. You know, we had a lot of shit going on back then. You know, that's when, you know, that Monte Carlo bag was real. You know what I'm saying? There was a real bag. You know what I'm saying?
What was the best show, in your opinion, that you've done so far since you've been doing this shit?
The one I headlined, Monte Carlo came out too. I ain't never headlined my own show, man, and to get that love was fucking bananas, man. I always felt like Milwaukee don't fuck with us type of dudes. Like, they want the, you know what I mean? But they came out, man, and I appreciated that, like, for real. That was one of my best shows ever.
Yeah, that motherfucker right there was lit. Dog had the real folks in the building. Real Rap-A-Lot folks. All the folks was in the building. I fucking loved it. I ain't been active in years, but I'm a street motherfucker. And I love when all the folks is around. I love it.
That was the Come Clean homies and Rap-A-Lot, Mob Ties, Drama G, man.
Yeah, everybody was there that day. And it was a great look. You killed the set. I even got to fucking perform that night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you snapped on your shit. So shit, But hey, bro, everybody called me that next day like, nigga, there was not one garbage artist. There was not one fighter shootout. Like, man, you put on the show.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Should have been there, DJ Bro. You should have been there.
Been there, bro. You should have been there.
What year was that?
This was this year.
February.
This was February.
Oh, I'm about to say, it's like, because I was probably in another state. Like,
you was around, but, you know, you was on some other shit at that time. Let's say that.
What you mean?
Your ass was in love.
Motherfucker was booed up. Hell yeah.
Now, fucker, you was on the love boat.
Hell yeah.
Promise is something for everyone.
About time I finally get roasted for that shit.
That motherfucker was the captain of the love boat.
Yeah. That was my boat, motherfucker. Like,
hey.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, like that.
That was the first time that's ever happened to me.
Hey, Keith, that's that Samuel L. Jackson from Juice. Remember Fad was in the arcade? He said, she got that snappy, nappy dugout. The snappy, nappy. So, Keith, I'm kind of seeing, man, that you've been networking with everybody. You kind of involved in everything. Every time it's an event of some sort, you know, people they flock to you in the movement. I'm trying to figure out, are they flocking to the movement because they want some real security in the building, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? Because everybody just wants, you know, like, with you and your dope shit comes the movement. It's all kind of like tied into one. I'm like, you know, I be seeing it. Like you was telling me yesterday when we were talking about the South Side experience, and when you guys walked in, how the presence was recognized and noticed right away. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever feel that you might be being used for that? Like, you know, because like you just said, it's a lot of scary motherfuckers in the game, and they like, oh, I fuck with Big Quise. You know, if they around, I'm straight. Or you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I have experienced that. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I was naive to it. I had people telling me like, "Yo, dude, like they only want to fuck with you because you got a little buzz or you little street shit." I was naive to it because, you know, bro, at the end of the day, man, I done been through a lot of shit, bro. I don't want to look at nobody negative. You know what I'm saying? It's too much of that shit going on. Like, but if I have to, I'm going to jump into some shit. But other than that, most niggas be around me genuinely off the love. Or
Yeah.
if I'm around some niggas, it's genuinely off the love. But yeah, I have been in situations where people will be like, basically a motherfucker trying to use me for who I am or whatever I can do or whatever.
Or like just because so many people come with you, like let's book Quise for this show because he's guaranteed to bring 15, 20 people with him.
Yeah, that's a given though. I expect that. But I
Right.
just want them to know, man, yesterday's prices ain't today's prices.
Hey, you know what? After
Yesterday's
this album
price is
drops,
not
they're gonna
today.
realize that. So, say there was one artist that you can be on tour with for next year. Who would it be and why?
But I name two, definitely have to be Jadakiss is my top because Jada the reason I rap the way I rap today. Because remember, Monty, I wanted to be Pac so bad. I met Jadakiss in 2000 or 99, him in the Cash Money tour. Birdman, people heard me and they gave me a backstage pass. So I'm kicking it back there. And Birdman, like, yo, my people told me about y'all, meet me in Brookfield. They was at the Sheraton in Brookfield. So when we get there, we ain't fine, baby. But Jadakiss was sitting on the couch, Styles P and a few entourage niggas. So my big homie Mario was hollering at him, and Jada was like, "Come over here and sit." So I sat right next to Jada. He gave me game, bro, from like 11 at night to 7 in the morning. And I was like 15 years old, so I always respected that. But it's not just because of that, though, but because I think Jada is the essence of hip hop, from street to bars.
And that's crazy
That's
because
my vibe.
he's not like a normal. He's not the person
Well,
that somebody would normally say. Well, what inspired most of your music? Like what was the turning point in your life that made you want to do music?
seeing I can get money off of it, to believe it or not. So remember I told you after Pac died, the day after he died, I started rapping. So this dude come on the block. This how I first got with D Love, money. Uh, some OG dude come on the block and he was crying, but he was banging Tupac. And he was like, man, it's the realest nigga that ever lived. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And we laugh and we think it's a joke. Like, this nigga really crying.
Right.
Like, but we wasn't really paying attention to what he was crying about. So he seen us and he was like, yo, whoever can rap like this, I'll give you $20 while y'all up there laughing. I'm like, 20, I don't need that right now. I'm like 12, bro, 12, 11.
Right.
I need that quick 20. I ain't know how to rap. All you heard was nigga, 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 nigga. But still, he was like, yo, since you stepped up, I was the only one that stepped up. I'm going to give you 20. I'm going to take you to a studio for real. And the studio was right across the street from my house. And
And it
from
was
there,
D Love.
yeah, D-Love. They taught me how to write 16s, all that. I was a straight A student growing up, my nigga. So like we had a good life till I was about 11, and that's when shit went down. That's when shit went down the drain. So I ain't think about being a rapper. I wanted to be a doctor. I went from a kid being bullied to being the bully. Like life
You said a
changed.
doctor?
Yeah, I wanted to be a doctor, bro.
Oh shit! Let's dive into this shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
Life. Moms chose a man who ain't care. We kept getting evicted, sleeping in shelters, cars, and I'm watching these like really, when you hear the album, I'm telling people like this is real truth. I'm watching niggas getting money on the block and I wanted to be like them. I jumped in the game instead of me asking. I jumped in the game head first with nobody teaching me shit. So everything I did was on my own. And then one day, two of the homies were selling weed. They didn't have nowhere to store because their mama would get on their ass, so they gave it to me. And before I know it, within a month, I was copping pounds. Swear to God, at 13, 14, I'm already hustling. I hit a lick with one of my homies growing up, man, and robbery became my best thing at that time. Like, I loved robberies. Like, it was the best shit ever until I went to prison for the same shit. But yeah, the day after Pac died is what inspired me, man.
So that killed the doctor dream.
Yeah, it killed the doctor dream. Society killed my doctor dream.
I got another question for you. What animal are you most afraid of?
Animal. I believe what I'm afraid of hasn't even been born yet or created.
The animal you're afraid of has yet been born or created.
Yeah, it'd be probably an insect like the motherfucking them big ass spiders that be having all them babies on their back. That shit be making me itch.
That's some creepy shit.
They have the babies on their back?
Yeah, you know them. I call them banana spiders. They poisonous as fuck too. They be in Chiquita bananas in Brazil, and when they have babies, those babies be all on their back, bro. And then if you stump it, they'll spread out. They'll go everywhere. Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
You step on one spider, and it breaks down. It's like 100, 200 spiders crawling. You step on it.
Like a fucking transformer and shit? Hell no.
Because they're all on the back of the mom. The mom is like super big, and there's like hundreds of them on the back of her. It's fucking disgusting. I know exactly what he's talking about.
That's nasty shit.
I'm itching now thinking about that shit.
Right. I had to check my ear real quick. Make sure that nothing cruel in there, man. Because that's like that's one of my things is I watch too many of them videos where like people got stuff stuck in weird ass orifices and shit, and they'll be like a flashlight and a camera looking into somebody's ear, and there's just like some fuzzy pair of eyeballs looking back at them, and it's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I in the late night you be scrolling through like, what the hell's on, and then you see something, they got some tweezers and they digging in folks' ass or in his ear or some shit, and it's some kind of long ass something they pull out, like, what the fuck is that? So Quise, you did this video a while ago. It was kind of a big deal. It's G-Mix video. Can you give the people on the podcast some insight about this video, who was in it, what you did, you know what I'm saying, and what the concept of the video was? Let's get into that a little bit.
First of all, do not blame me. We will blame Reno the Don. Reno the Don will be held accountable for holding this video hostage. We did the Anybody Can Get It G-Mix for Cream City Commission. And Cream City Commission is what, six families? Smash, Where, Slab 7, High Rise,
Real Illuminati.
And we were supposed to be adding somebody else too, but this video has Monte Carlos, Sean Guala, Sco Jeezy, and Omari in it, the remix. I don't have no verse. I'm just doing the hook, but these brothers represented hard. The video, the song and video. Well, the video will be out September 11th. My album released too. So it's going down. Like, that video finna be the biggest video out here. And me and Monty talked yesterday. We definitely gonna push it. We pushing Cream City Commission, whatever. Even with the brothers they got, like Money got his project dropping, Cream City Commission is gonna help push that. We all gotta support one another. We the homies. Anybody Can Get It video will be out September 11th. It's complete.
So besides global domination, what's your plan out here?
Man, in a way, man, COVID kind of fucked a lot of things up. And then, people have a little personal situations going on in their life, but we still doing it. I just recently did some school giveaway stuff. My main thing is, like I was saying earlier, man, there's too much stuff going on to live and think negative. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I destroy my community a lot, so it's time to give back to my community. I love people, man. Like, I will not judge you until you show me something that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely giving back more is what we definitely on it. And, I'm with my manager is Tony Merritt. His partner is Sean Ross, who is the A&R of No Limit. So Sean Ross gave me the rights to represent their organization, which is OLM. It's to help people, mental health, all that. I'm focusing on that too, you know what I mean? Feeding the homeless, whatever.
Right.
But
yeah, that's real dope.
The guy's always going to give back too. That's why I love the guy.
Yeah, that's solid. You don't get that a lot from artists. A lot of artists in the game, they get their little lick of fame or their little money, and they just want to do them. And, you know what I'm saying, fuck you, I'm shining, I got jewelry, I got this, I got that. But, what
I've seen people do is actually they do all the stuff for the community for the clout of doing things for the community.
Type shit.
And that's one thing we don't. Like, somebody used to be like, yo, why you don't call the news? Why? I'm like, yo, I don't do this for that. I do this from the kindness of my heart. What we do is what we do because we want to, not because we want recognition for it. At the end of the day, when it's all gone, people gonna know I did something for somebody. I helped change something.
That's real dope. Because like I said, you're not a greedy artist. You're not about my Bentley and you motherfucking starve. You know what I'm saying? You about giving back. Your everything you involved with. People around you is about giving back, or people that are willing to get involved with giving back and helping and contributing. That's a real dope factor for an artist, because there's not a lot of artists that you see out there that's doing it just to be doing it. Like bro said, there's a lot of people doing it for the clout. They want 100 cameras there and all this type of shit. So, that's dope.
What about shows? Do you tame down for shows during the winter, or is that when you go the hardest?
I mean, I go hard all the time, all around. But if see, people be trying to hit me up like, man, can you come do this show? And I'll be trying to be like, yo, I was giving niggas player deals like 150 a show. They act like they don't want to spend. So I've been doing shows, like I've been booking my own shows. I'd rather get my own money than, you know what I'm saying? And I've been putting artists on. I'm trying to do something right now to headline an artist and pay artists. I had that artist bring out like 4 people he wanted to perform before him, and then I'm paying him to headline. This is what I'm going to say. If I see an artist with a grind, man, and that artist is grinding, I have no problem paying that artist. But I don't want to charge no other artist, because your life is our entertainment. I understand that now. And I don't believe, now I can see if he's doing like the open mic stuff, yeah, that's cool. But charging artists is like, these niggas be, I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody taxing right now on the show because they got a semi-celebrity coming, and they taxing people like $750 to perform. Like, that shit's stupid. You supposed to be giving people help out here, bro, and leading people, bro. I ain't gonna charge no nigga no. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't pay this artist that I'm bringing here, then what the fuck I'm bringing him for? You know what I
Well,
mean?
it's all a business. I mean, you need to at least break even on your night. And if you're
I'm
not
gonna
confident,
definitely, if I'm bringing an artist, I'm definitely gonna break even, because I'm not doing no small venue. You
right?
know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I think that's what it really was. He got this artist coming to a small venue, so he know he ain't gonna make that money back he spent. I'll be at the Alibi, 6540 West Grant Street, Southside. You know what I'm saying? Definition of a gangster release party.
Right, get that shit in, man. Like, if it's anything like, actually, it's gonna be bigger than the listening party we went to, because that
Yeah.
listening party was literally just, a few people. So this is gonna be at the Alibi public event. Get your asses down there. You can listen to the whole album. This will probably be the only time you're gonna be able to hear the whole album for the motherfucking free.
Oh, damn, man, you're gonna hear parts of the album. But we party until midnight, September 11th, the project do drop, so y'all will have to pull y'all phones out at midnight. You know what I'm saying?
Bet, bet.
And
All right.
I'll also be introducing my label, EBMG, Executive Board Music Group. So 3 of my 4 of the artists will be performing. So
What all platforms are they gonna be able to find that album once it drops?
every platform.
Every platform, everywhere.
YouTube, Tidal, Spotify, Apple, Deezer. It's gonna be everywhere, worldwide.
Well, it looks like that's about what we got going on. Shout out to Quise Picasso. Everything he's got going on. Do not forget Definition of a Gangster album coming out September 11th. Get that shit in. Definitely be over at the Alibi this weekend in Milwaukee, over on Saturday night, to go turn it up with them and everybody that's going on. What was the label again?
Executive Board Music Group.
Is definitely going to be turning up over in that building that
Yeah.
night. So don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, name it after me.